Could this be the beginning of the end for TikTok in the United States? A major federal court decision has just sent shockwaves through the social media world, and your favorite app might be in danger. Here's the full story. Hello, and welcome to Brave Voice. Today, we're diving into a groundbreaking decision that could reshape the social media landscape in the United States. Yes, we're talking about TikTok, the app loved by millions, but surrounded by controversy. A federal appeals court has just upheld a ban on TikTok in the U.S., and this decision could have far-reaching consequences. So, what happened? This all stems from national security concerns. U.S. officials have long claimed that TikTok, owned by the Chinese company ByteDance, poses a threat because it might share sensitive user data with the Chinese government. While TikTok denies these allegations, the U.S. government isn't taking any chances. The appeals court's ruling supports earlier efforts to ban the app, citing potential risks to national security. This decision gives more power to U.S. policymakers to restrict the app or demand stricter compliance from ByteDance. But here's where things get tricky. Many argue that banning TikTok violates free speech and the rights of American users. The legal battle isn't over yet. This ruling has already sparked debate across the country. Advocates of the ban emphasize safety and sovereignty, while critics highlight the impact on content creators, businesses, and millions of users who depend on TikTok daily. So, what's next? TikTok has vowed to fight back, exploring every possible legal avenue to keep operating in the U.S. Meanwhile, this ruling could set a precedent for how governments handle foreign-owned tech platforms in the future. We want to hear from you. Do you think the U.S. government is right to uphold this ban, or is this an overreach that stifles innovation and freedom of expression? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Now, let's take a closer look at how this ruling could affect the everyday lives of millions of TikTok users. With over 150 million active users in the U.S. alone, TikTok isn't just a platform for dance challenges and funny skits. It's a livelihood for countless content creators, marketers, and small businesses. For me, TikTok is more than just an app. It's where I connect with my audience, promote my brand, and earn a living. Losing that would be devastating. Statements like these are flooding social media as creators express their frustration and anxiety. But supporters of the ban argue that national security must come first. The concern isn't just hypothetical. Apps like TikTok can collect vast amounts of data, location, browsing habits, even biometric data. If this data ends up in the wrong hands, it could be weaponized against the U.S. in ways we might not yet fully understand. So while content creators worry about losing their platforms, policymakers are focused on safeguarding the country's digital future. But there's a twist. Many tech analysts believe this move could backfire. If TikTok is banned, will its users simply migrate to other platforms? Apps like Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts are already preparing to fill the void, offering similar features to attract TikTok's massive audience. Could this ban lead to a monopoly in the social media space? Critics argue that stifling competition might give American tech giants like Meta and Google even more dominance, limiting choices for users and creators alike. This isn't just about TikTok anymore. It's a much bigger conversation about privacy, competition, and freedom in the digital age. And as the debate rages on, you can bet the eyes of the tech world are closely watching every move the U.S. makes. And now, it's your turn to weigh in. If TikTok were to disappear tomorrow, how would it impact your life? Do you see this as a step toward a safer digital world, or are we opening the door to even bigger problems? Let us know in the comments section below. We'll be following this story closely as it develops. Make sure to subscribe to Brave Voice for all the latest updates, and don't forget to share this video with your friends so they're in the loop too.